this question is more for Corshawn, because you talked about this a little bit more in depth. Talk about the paradigm shift and having a mindset change. Here's about the situation you are in. As human beings, it's very hard for us to kind of, change when we're content and when things are comfortable. And because, change is hard. You have to work and it's stressful and there's anxiety. And, we as humans don't like to go through that. Like we like to take the easy way out. This is what's coming for us. And so how can you get out of being content and giving minimal effort to get okay results, to go from a situation to where you need to completely change your mindset? How, if you can talk about the process of what you went through as far as changing your mind and how you looked at situations to get out of it.
I had to reframe my situation. I had to put it in a different box. In my mind, it was life or death. To be honest with you, it still is. Like I said, I did the meditation thing. That was a transformation in itself. I did the martial art thing. I did everything total opposite of what I had did before. And I made sure that every single day that went by, I reminded myself that if I didn't change what I was doing, I was going to die. You hear what I'm saying? Like for real, I'm going to die. And it's like if you're writing a book. When you write a book, it's consistent rewriting. Some people tell you that, I just wrote the book straight out and it was perfect. No, like he was talking about, I wrote it, then I had to rewrite it, then I had to rewrite it, then I had to send it to somebody else, let them look over it, and then I had to rewrite it again. There's a program that you have in your mind. We see life through a filter. And based on how you came up, that's how that filter is shaped. Now, if that filter is responsible for you getting air, it's probably best that you clean it. And that's what I had to do. I had to make sure that I became a good steward of my filter, because I recognized that the one that I was using before almost killed me, and not only me, my parents too, my brother too. And I said, man, never ever again. I gotta make sure I'm breathing freely. So I had to change every single day. I had to make sure I'm always paying attention. Like, don't slip. And so the practical application of that is, before anybody was able to pour into me, before anybody believed in me enough to pour into me, I had to pour into myself, man. I had to make sure I was reading different information. I had to make sure I was telling myself a different story versus the one that had been told to me, versus the one that I had been telling myself before. And I had to do that every single day. I mean, like, for real, every single day, man. Because everything around me was telling me something else. You know how it is when you're in the party and the music is up loud, especially if you get close to the speakers, you can't hear anything else. I had to make sure I turned up the volume. So whenever I was next to somebody else that was talking crazy, in my opinion, about what they weren't going to do or what I wasn't going to do, I had to make sure that my inner dialogue was so loud that I couldn't hear them.
Listen, I'm not going to add to that, but what that man just said about that filter is on another level. Listen, repeat the filter, because that's the next level. That is truly next level. Just repeat that statement about the filter. Just in case somebody didn't write it down.
I was filming, but I don't want to record that. What you filming?
You got to make sure that you clean your filter. Filters are usually responsible for allowing a clean resource to get to the engine. So we're human beings. We function based on our ability to process oxygen. If you have a dirty filter, you're not going to be able to breathe clearly, which means that everything that you do in life is going to be complicated. So the minute that you decide to clean your filter and make it a regular thing, you're going to be able to breathe clearly, which means you're going to breathe differently. So everything is going to become what? Easier you have to make sure that you consistently clean your filter. Don't let anybody else dirty it up. Don't let you dirty it up. Make sure you keep it clean.